Hey, welcome back, everybody. Start Sipping That Noon, episode 5, season 21. I'm your co-host, Mr. Josiah. Today, I'm sipping on Everclear. What about you, Gunny? What are you sipping on today?
Definitely not Everclear. On today's episode, we're joined by our wonderful guest, us. We'll be talking about some more drinks that we like or dislike, as well as talk about some recent events happening around the world that we may have seen. We'll explore some more podcast experiences and finally talk more about some progress we have made on our hobbies. Hope you all enjoy the podcast on whichever platform you're listening on today, and don't forget to give us a like, a follow, a heart, a thumbs up, save it, bookmark it, download it, give us a review if you enjoyed it, and share it so we can grow our community to all have a sip together.
Like it, mother... Well, what you sipping on over there, Gandhi? Today, what do you have for the podcast for our good followers that are listening right now?
So today, I got the Gatorade Midnight Ice, the Halloween Gatorade thing.
Halloween
Give
edition?
it a click. Did not click.
Nice.
Just went wah, 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 wah. This is the first time I tried it, but I was interested.
Literally 1 out of 10. What do you rate it right now?
1 out of 10.
That face is telling me like a 4. Maybe I'm wrong.
It's very grapey. It's very grape. I don't know, probably like it's very potent grape. It's like Kool-Aid grape, strong, bold.
So my boy
like
Tyrone would like it.
Yeah. So probably like a 7.
Oh, I love it. Oh, shit. Love it. Great answer.
Well, are there any drinks that you've been drinking lately? Have you tried any new ones since we last?
So far, I went back to...
Rather have regular grape. Dude, you know, hold on. Before you start, a good grape Gatorade, Fierce grape.
Fierce grape.
That's a good one. That cucumber lime can go off.
Yep. I tried that when I was hungover and I threw up. Yep. It was ice cold and everything.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, oh, this is going to help. I was like, yes, I got Gatorade. Took like a good gulp, not knowing what to expect. And I threw up. I was like, oh. It's one of those days.
All right. So, any drinks you've been drinking lately?
Definitely not cucumber lime. I'll tell you that right now. Right now,
what was the drink you had at the show, at the concert?
The show? It was just regular standard beer. Domestics like Dos Equis, Modalos. But dude, tell me why. Like, it's a venue, I get it. Like, I'm gonna pay probably like $6, maybe 7 tops for just a 12-ounce cup of beer. Dude, I was paying like $9 a beer, and eat a little more too, depending on what station you went to. And I was just like, bro, what the fuck?
I mean, that's how it works at those places. They overcharge the beer.
I only had like 5 beers, but then I took a shot, and that helped.
Like concerts and football games and like maybe fairs, or you know what I'm talking about, places like that have beer, they always oversell it because they know people will buy it.
They know instantly. They're like, oh, I know you're thirsty for some beer. It's about $12. That's why I was playing in downtown Dallas. Like, we went out bar hopping before the concert, and I was paying $12 for regular beer. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
This is my Domino's pizza, bro.
I can get a pizza and like a 6-piece wing for that much.
Yeah, I'm like, dude.
Large single topping 6-piece wing.
There you go. The $12 meal deal. Instead, I'm buying a fucking beer. It's crazy. A single beer, but it's so wild, bro.
So, what you sipping on there?
I went back to the Voodoo Rangers Hard Charged Tea.
Nice.
These are pretty good. I got burnt out because I was drinking them a lot, and then I stopped for a little bit. Now I'm back on it because they're really good.
So we're near the holidays, right? So This is our drink segment. We got to talk more about some holiday drinks. How do you feel about pumpkin spice, like lattes or literally everything pumpkin spice in stores right now?
Okay, I'll tell you this right now. The only way I'll ever with pumpkin spice is because I saw this meme on Facebook, and it was this one singular dude sitting in the center of the picture. He had like 8 different women, and they're all drinking pumpkin spice. He was like, "Wow," he's like, "I'm missing out." I was like, "You right?" I was like, "What the? That's the only time I'll ever accept it. Other than that, I can't, bro. I don't know. Pumpkin spice.
No.
It's just.
I mean,
I've tried the Starbucks. It's not good.
It's not good.
I don't like it. Sorry.
I think local coffee shops that do pumpkin spice stuff, I think they might do it a little bit better than Starbucks. But I've never been too big on the pumpkin spice. Like, I'll try it, but I'm not actively chasing after it.
Right. Same.
And one that I'm definitely not chasing after and feel less about than the pumpkin spice is the peppermint mocha. I don't like peppermint and chocolate.
I feel that.
Except like Andes. The Andes chocolates, those are fine. But like mint chocolate chip ice cream or peppermint mocha coffees, no.
Peppermint. Isn't that McDonald's? Well, it wasn't actually a drink. I guess it was more like a shake. The Shamrock Shake, right?
I think so.
Yeah, no, I remember trying that, and I was just like, "This is god awful. This is like what Shrek would shit out. Like, this is not it."
All right, so we talked about holiday punch before. Like, how would you make yours?
I've seen a few ideas. Do you know Tipsy Bartender?
Yes, I've seen. Yeah.
So I remember one time he made one in the huge and pumpkin, right?
Yeah,
but
I think I've seen that one.
Right, and he uses the thing is what threw me off is I know there's a certain way you can use dry ice because it looked bad, you know.
Yeah, you stab the bottles in it and dry ice in it.
Yeah, but I was like, can you consume that or no? Because is it just
No.
Okay, so then how the do you drink the? Is it separated or is this like?
You use very little so that you aren't actually drinking it.
But I was like, dude, this is my last party. Like, like what you got in there?
Dry ice will cause rapid frostbite to happen, as well as the fumes that it's giving off is carbon monoxide.
Oh man.
Which inhaling too much of that obviously can poison you and make you pass out and probably die.
Bye bye.
Yeah, so a little risky. So the recipe that I've always known is Hawaiian Punch, the red one, the classic one, whatever, and Sprite or 7-Up.
Okay.
Right. And depending on the holiday, maybe, depends on which sherbet you use. Most of the time it's orange, and it ends up being like pink anyway. And then obviously vodka or some white rum. In there.
Got the vodka.
Got the vodka. Yeah. As far as apple cider, for a holiday drink, I don't drink apple cider, like hot apple cider.
That's a thing?
Yeah, people drink. I think it's more of a Christmas thing, but hot apple cider. Whenever you go to your local retail store, whatever, buy the hot chocolate Swiss Miss stuff. There's also those apple cider things. Yeah.
Damn, but they drink them hot? That's crazy.
Yeah, the hot apple cider.
That sounds like heartburn.
But I'm not big on the hot apple cider. The apple cider that I do like is Angry Orchard.
You read my mind. God damn it. I was like, the only cider I would ever drink is Angry Orchard.
Yep. I think Reds is also technically a hard cider. I can't remember.
Dude, the Reds Wicked Apple L's, I was drinking when we played Minecraft. Oh, bro. I was f***ed up.
Yep. So, another one. It's very close to apple cider. Have you ever heard of... No.
What?
Wassail?
Wassail.
Wassail. Yes. Uasssail. Wassail.
Wassail?
So,
I don't know.
have you ever heard of it?
Have not.
Okay. So, I think it's very similar to hot apple cider because it also uses cider in the recipe. This is commonly a Christmas beverage, but usually consists of hot mulled cider, ale or wine, and spices drunk traditionally as a integral part of wassailing, an ancient English Yuletide drinking ritual and salutation either involved in door-to-door charity giving or used to ensure a good harvest the following year. So yeah, end of Thanksgiving, kind of Christmassy. That's when my family drinks it. I do not drink it. I don't drink it because it's hot cider. But
can't do it.
Yeah, my family recipe involves apple cider and lemon juice and cloves, sugar, orange juice, pineapple juice, cinnamon, honey, and then you combine that and let it simmer for a while, and then after everything's incorporated, bam, drink it. Me, no.
No.
No, I ain't having that. And finally, the last one, eggnog.
Oh man, I will up some eggnog, bro.
Have some eggnog?
Dude, I will spike that so much with whiskey, like.
Where you can't even taste it no more.
Yeah, it's to the point where I'm just like, what am I drinking? But it's so good, and then you just get up.
So, for the longest time, I've always been scared of eggnog. I don't know why.
I was about to say, it's like, really?
Yeah, I don't know why, but I've always been kind of scared to try it. But I had a friend at work give me some, like, the little cartons one time, and I did try it. It's all right. I think it's, I think it might be an acquired taste. It's not really for me, but, I mean, I didn't hate it.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I just thought it was a little weird to drink egg milk.
Yeah.
But I didn't hate it.
I feel that.
And then the something that it kind of intrigues me that I really want to try, even though I don't really like eggnog, is the eggnog ice cream.
That's a thing?
Yeah. I think I might like the ice cream better.
Eggnog ice cream. I'm going to have to try that if I find it this year. Put a little rum shooters in there. You know, just
check your local freezer section.
Yeah, check your local freezer section.
All right. It's time for our next segment. It's not us, it's y'all. So, since the last episode, have you caught up on any podcasts that you usually listen to? Have you listened to our past episodes and found a new one that you like?
So I've been doing more research on my homeboys when I was talking about the late night conversations, and then also I figured out what the other podcast is named. It's called Stirring the Pot. It's another guy that does podcasts here, but there's a lot of, I don't know if you would say conflict or just like some of his people that are on there, like people like knows him. I guess back in the day they had like some type of misunderstanding or some type of beef, you know. Mm-hmm. And he posted something today on their Facebook page, and someone that he actually invited on his podcast, they start going back and forth. There's like 80 plus comments. I didn't read all of them, but it's like, oh, he's like, check this out. He's like, you want to read something funny? Here you go. This dude says I have a big ego and whatnot. But I mean, he has a good podcast, but I don't know if he was just trying to, I don't think he was trying
to stir in the pot.
Yeah, stirring the pot, but it just kind of backfired because they were really going at it, bro. They were saying some shit, and I was like, well, I'm glad that's not me. Yeah, what about you, Gundy?
Well, I got two for you, as always. First one is Huberman Lab. Yep. I can't remember. I think he's a psychiatrist or something. I'm probably wrong. I can't remember his credentials, but talks a lot about science and stuff. Not in a space way, but more of like a body human way.
Okay.
I don't watch nearly as many of his episodes because they are on the longer side. They are like 2+ hours long frequently. And so it takes a lot of commitment, but there have been several episodes. He did one, I think, on neurological migraines and stuff. And I think he did another episode on diabetes that I've listened to and stuff, and took some pointers to help out my wife because she has both migraines and she is a type 1 diabetic. Helped me better understand it in a way that she hasn't helped me understand before, more on a scientific side of things for both of those conditions. But very interesting topics that he covers on his podcast, Huberman Lab. And the next one is shout out to the Kelsey brothers, New Heights.
Oh man, yes, Kelsey brothers.
Yes,
awesome.
Me and my wife listen to every single episode that they release every single Wednesday. We love their banter. This past episode, the one that they released October 9th, 2024. We were dying laughing. It was so funny. Check out their show. We listen to them on Apple Podcasts, but if we can't catch their audio version, we watch it on YouTube.
Right.
So,
what was the name of it?
New Heights.
New Heights.
Okay. Yeah, one S.
The Kelsey brothers. Yeah.
Cool. Jason and Travis Kelsey.
let's move on to society shots and cultural cocktails. This is a general culture or society topic where we talk about food, drinks, sports, social media, events, music, health, politics, government. One that stood out to me this past weekend for sure were the events that I went to. It was phenomenal. And also sports. The NFL games are crazy this week. I was astonished. I was like, what the It was good.
We didn't get to watch the Chiefs and Saints game because we don't have ESPN, but we did watch the Dallas and Steelers, yes.
Dude.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Last 40 seconds, bro. They were like, yep, touchdown.
He's like, it's 4th and 5 or 4th and 8. I was like, bro, it's all this or nothing.
Dude, I'm not going to lie. Literally, until the fourth quarter at like maybe 5 minutes, the whole game was boring.
Yeah, it was a very defensive game.
I was playing First Descendant while I was playing, and then I looked over my screen and I saw that it was 4 minutes, and I paused the game. I was like, all right, this is where it gets interesting.
Yeah.
And I watched that last 5 minutes of the football game.
Yep. It was good, bro. Like, I'm not really a Cowboys fan. I mean, you already know this. I'm a Saints fan. And by the way, like, I'm kind of salty that y'all beat us like that. Like, what? Couldn't cut us a break? It's crazy, bro.
Yep.
You know? I seen it. I was like, God. I was like, whose team is this? I was like, oh, it's God. I was like, son of a... I was like, God. It's Kansas City, bro. I was just like... Oh, I was like, out of all people, I was like, you could have just let us catch a break, dude. Just like, let us win by a little bit. No, it's okay, though. It's alright. Yeah, y'all f***ed up my quarterback. It's kind of crazy. Remember that.
Our quarterback f***ed up our running.
Oh,
wide receiver.
Yeah. That's right. Remember that. He's like, he'll be alright. It's okay. And he's just like, carted off.
Yeah. Don't know if he's going to be back or not. Isaiah Pacheco still has probably 4 more weeks of recovery for his injury.
Oh, man.
Because during one of the running plays, he like scorpioned himself. He bent all the way back and f***ed up that leg. I think it was broken fibula. Yep.
Oof.
Yep.
That's tough, buddy.
Yeah. Dude, even though the Chiefs are my team, I talk shit on them the entire game. Like, dude, if Patrick would just throw the f***ing ball or run it, our offense would be better. Throw it or run it.
Throw the ball!
Like, literally everyone else that you're up against for MVP are running it or throwing it. And run it or throw it. You used to do it, now you don't.
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah. Lamar is crazy, dude.
Bro, that game was good, too. Do you see that, the Bengals and the Ravens?
Yeah, that was close. Overtime, right?
Overtime.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Friend that I work with, he's a Ravens fan, and I was like, dude, you watch that game? He's like, you know I did, and I was panicking the whole time. I was like, dude, I bet overtime.
Yeah, God. We also watched one at my shop. One of my coworkers, he's a Houston Texans fan. They played against the Bills, and I was just like, if y'all beat the Bills, to me, that's saying something. Like, y'all are making a statement. And sure enough, they did. 2 seconds left, and they made a field goal. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I was like, put Josh Allen out, bro. That's crazy.
Is he out now? I didn't see if he was out.
No, I just mean like beating them in general.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Because I know he messed up his hand and he's still playing with it, but they're not doing as well as they did last year. Bills were pretty good last year. I think it's because of that hand. Sorry to the Jets for losing your head coach after that game.
Oh, man. Aaron Rodgers, RP, bro. You're done. No, I'm just kidding.
No, the head coach, Aaron Rodgers is quarterback. They're trying to make Aaron Rodgers head coach.
Are you... What? I didn't even hear about this.
It was a small speculation. It's nowhere near confirmed or not, but they were like, dude, just make Aaron Rodgers head coach. And
Wow.
like whenever I heard that, I was like, they should make him head coach, because after the first play he did last year and got injured for the rest of the season,
Yeah.
that's all he was doing was f***ing coaching.
QB. That's crazy.
So make him the f***ing coach.
Like, breaking news, Aaron Rodgers, head coach of the Jets this week. Like,
Right?
oh, man. I know tonight the Niners and the Seahawks are playing, I believe, right now. Yeah, so that one should be pretty good. I might watch the highlights later on, see how that turned out.
So, we mentioned before, we're really into music. You make music. I have a wide range of music taste. Let's talk about a few great artists that we listen to.
You great artists.
So,
Yeah,
I'll name mine first. You
Go for
can
it.
go off of that. So, one that I've been listening to lately, and I really really love this artist is Wheeler Walker Jr.
Wheeler Walker Jr.
Yep. Have you heard of him? Dude, I'm sure if you pull up one of his songs, you'd be like, oh yeah.
Maybe. Just gotta check him out.
Another one is Cal Scruby, CalScruby. Scrooby. He was on a podcast episode with Ninja, his podcast AFK with Ninja, and a lot of people pronounce his last name as Scrubby, but he said that it is actually Scrooby.
Ruby.
Yep, Scrooby. So Cal Scrooby, this guy is a lyrical genius. He makes such good music. Let me pull up the album real quick that I want you to pull up whatever music thing you do, and I want you to save the album to listen to later. While You Were Sleeping.
While You Were Sleeping.
Yep, that is
2020
his album. That is his album. Literally every song on that album is a banger.
And one of those start to finish albums. I like those.
Yeah, really good album. I listened to that album whenever I was doing a math course for college, and oh my god, it was such good focus music and everything. Like, I didn't get too distracted. Great music.
Okay. Gotcha.
So, a couple other ones. You know, I like EDM, electronic music. The subgenre that I like the most is melodic bass. It's very heavy in the bass, and it has like beautiful heavenly lyrics and stuff. It's not any like scratchy shit or anything, but I like melodic bass the most. So a song that you can check out is The Fat Rat. That's the artist, The Fat Rat.
Rat.
Yep, and his song Mayday.
Mayday.
It is a great song.
Is it Mayday or Monday?
Mayday.
Mayday.
Yep. And then another artist is Haleen, I think is how you pronounce it. Haliene. Her voice is like made for melodic bass. She has a lot of great songs. And then the last artist, kind of a comedy band, is Ninja Sex Party.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Sex Party.
They make a lot of great songs.
Okay.
So
check these out for sure.
What are some artists and bands, think top of your head, that we listen to that you think are great?
Man, there's so many, but I'll break it down for sure. So, like, ones that always stood out to me, I guess ones that inspired me to, make music up to a point. I would have to say, man, lyrically wise, I gotta go with NF. That dude, never heard anyone like him. Like, all of his albums is a storytelling, right? So you listen from his first album that came out, Mansion, to Therapy Session, Reception, all that. Like, it's just storytelling, like, just about his life from the beginning all the way to the end. So it's how the way he just does his music and storytelling is so good. It's amazing. Another one, I gotta go with Nirvana. I don't know, something about them. Dave Grohl, Kurt Cobain, Chris. To me, they changed the music forever back in the 90s. You know, they came out with something that, you know, people have never heard of. Like, they're the ones who, whenever Nevermind came out, you know, they're the only artists that took Michael Jackson off of #1 on the Billboard. You know? Yeah. And that was just like, you wouldn't even expect it. Like, what? Like, this band? You know, they were coming up really quick. I think another one probably be, I kind of like Joyner Lucas too. He does really good. I feel like he's a little underrated.
Who is it?
Joyner Lucas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's good. I remember the first song I ever heard from him was I'm Not Racist. And that really did good. A lot of people did reactions on YouTube. I remember when it first came out, and there were some people who were like kind of divided listening to it. Some people, on one hand, they're like, "Oh no, like this ain't right," and then others that actually understood the music, they're like, "Wow." At the end of it, people understood a small amount. Was like, "Okay, yeah, you're right. We do think like this, but in the end, it's all about unity. It's all about love, just,
right?
You know, peace of mind." Another one, I gotta say one more. I gotta go with Local Natives, bro. Local Natives is my. I remember, I think I was 22, 21, and my boy put me on game. He was like, because I told him, I was like, bro, I'm tired of listening to like the same old that I have. Like, I was just getting burnt out. I was like, bro, like, do you have any recommendations? He was like, Local Natives, Hummingbird.
Yeah.
And I put that on. It's the album Hummingbird, and man, it just changed my life. Like, it's so good. It just kind of lifts up your spirit just naturally, you know. It's a good vibe of it. And that's who I'm about to go see in San Antonio next event, November 7th. So,
Cool.
excited.
Yeah, whenever I get kind of tired of the music that I listen to, if you can get your algorithm to do this, just TikTok. I get a lot of new, like, kind of metal, kind of electronic, some country.
Right.
I got various genres, and, if you can make your algorithm do this on TikTok, TikTok is a great way to find new music.
Nice.
Just by scrolling through your feed and stuff, you'll come across some stuff. That's what I've done.
I have to check that out.
So before we move on to our next segment, I just want to put in a disclaimer that this podcast is Diddy safe.
Diddy safe? Ain't no party like a Diddy party.
Got our first fan recommendation, I guess you can say, for the podcast. Like I said, leave us a comment on our Facebook group page. In our Q&A section, you can suggest something or ask us any question, and we might cover it on a future episode. So the first in-person recommendation is to clarify that our podcast is Diddy safe.
I did see a few baby oils, bro, when I woke up. I was kind of scared. No, I'm just kidding. Please. Just kidding. Oh, dude, have you seen the list of the celebrities and artists that went to those parties?
No, I don't ever, it's not part of my algorithm. My wife went down a giant rabbit hole for how long? 2 hours?
My God.
Figuring out, old songs, like early 2000 songs that were secretly talking about Diddy and, talking about all these people that are, secretly working for Diddy.
That's crazy.
Giant rabbit hole that she went down. But I haven't heard anything. I haven't seen anything, whatever. I just know that it's a meme. Diddy safe.
Diddy safe. Dude, on the cool, that's because my manager, she asked us 2 days ago. She's like, okay, so if y'all do work for Halloween, y'all can dress up. Who do you want to be? Dude, I just had to say, I was like, man, I'm going to be Diddy. And my coworker started laughing. He's like, bro, I swear to God, if you become Diddy, then he's going to be the baby oil. He's going to be a whole bottle of baby oil, and I'm going to be Diddy.
Right.
I was like, cool. Let's fucking do it, bro. I'm down. Hey.
That is a wild combination.
Yeah. Yeah, especially at my job. Hey, you ain't safe here, buddy. No. Welcome back, everybody. Oh my God, back here with another Voodoo Ranger. Let's see. Honestly, I think this might catch it. Let's see. Hold on. Oh my God.
There you go.
Oh, I just came. Oh my God.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Lord have mercy. But cheers, everybody, whoever listens to us.
Nice. All right, time for our next segment, What's in the Liquor Cabinet? This is where we discuss recent or old hobbies that we may be taking up again, or maybe want to start or finish doing, or took the last hard step to have it be almost self-sustaining. So, I'll go first here. As I've talked about on multiple episodes, one of my hobbies is playing video games.
Of course.
And recently, our internet went out for the rest of the night, right?
Oh no.
And it was before we went to bed, but I was like, man, I really want to play something, but I can't play Fortnite, I can't play First Ascendant because they have servers that have to be online. And so I started my journey on platinuming Final Fantasy II.
Ooh.
Yes. My first game that I've ever played was Final Fantasy VI for the Super Nintendo, and then I've played the PlayStation port over, whatever, remake, whatever.
Right.
The US version, Final Fantasy III, but it is Final Fantasy VI. So I really like the series. I really like the older ones more than the newer ones. I haven't played much of the newer ones, but Final Fantasy VI, I love the soundtrack. I love the game. I grew up on it. It's the first game I ever played. And they came out with the Pixel remasters, and I've already finished Final Fantasy 1, and now I moved on to Final Fantasy 2, because I didn't have internet.
My boy put in the work.
Yeah. Another thing is what I said during the first episode, during one of my hobbies, and is also kind of my guilty pleasure, and that is watching anime.
Hey.
So YouTube for me kind of gets dry a little bit, not much content I want to watch on there. So I give the seasonal anime that I watch time to either release episodes so I can kind of binge watch it, or time to release the English versions. And so I've been watching anime, and I am highly anticipating the, fall? Yeah, fall 2024 season. I got a couple shows I'm going to shout out here real quick.
Nice. Let's go.
So I am anticipating the Eri Fioretta, I think is how you pronounce it, from Commonplace to World's Strongest, season 3. I watched first couple seasons of that. It's very interesting, a little ecchi, a little fan servicey. It's fine. Mana culture.
Yeah.
Right. So anticipating that. What it's about a little bit is ordinary life of a 17-year-old otaku. Hajime is disrupted when he and his classmates are summoned to a fantasy world and tasked with saving mankind. While his classmates are gifted with impressive abilities useful in combat, Hajime is belittled for only gaining an inferior transmutation skill that lacks any real offensive power. So that's a part of the synopsis given. It's a very interesting show. Go check it out if you enjoy watching anime. And spell it is Arifuereta. And then from Commonplace to World's Strongest. Another show is, there's a lot of controversy behind this series because some of the animation, either during the movies or even during the show, has been like really funky, really.
Oh man.
I generally am very generous when it comes to a show, like how I am with movies or TV shows or anime. It doesn't really change. I really like the show. It's called 7 Deadly Sins. Yep. You may have watched that on Netflix.
Yes, sir.
But the 7 Deadly Sins, 4 Nights of the Apocalypse, Season 2. I have not watched the first season, but I do have it saved to watch. Just put it on my anticipated list because I plan on watching it soon. If you have not checked out the first season, again, you can watch it on Netflix, 7 Deadly Sins. In a world similar to European Middle Ages, the feared yet revered Holy Knights of Britannia use immensely powerful magic to protect the region of Britannia and its kingdom. However, a small subset of the knights supposedly betrayed their homeland and turned their blades against their comrades in an attempt to overthrow the ruler of Lyoness. They were defeated by the Holy Knights, but rumors continued to persist that these legendary knights, called the 7 Deadly Sins, were still alive. 10 years later, the Holy Knights themselves staged a whatever, I can't pronounce that, sorry.
No, whatever.
And thus became the new tyrannical rulers of the Kingdom of Lyoness. Definitely check it out. It's a very interesting series. What is his name? I can't remember. You might be able to help me out. Leo?
Yo.
The one that has the sign of Leo. Super scrawny bartender, becomes really buff in the sun, has a giant golden axe.
Yeah.
Can't remember his name.
I just remember the scene where he fought the demon.
Right. Where they introduce him into the series.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Later on, whenever they get more animation budget, there's some really cool fight scenes with him. He might be my favorite character.
I feel that.
Besides, being basic and choosing Meliodas. Because Meliodas is cool too, and I mean, they're all pretty cool. I don't know. I can't remember his name though. Yeah, that's what I am anticipating for this season of anime.
Nice.
So another anime that I've seen recently is the new Dragon Ball Super movie. Dragon Ball Super Hero.
That's off of, what was it, Hulu, right? Or no?
Can't remember what platform it's on, but you know what I'm talking about? I think it has 3D CGI animation, right? It's not like their normal show animation. I'm pretty sure anyone who knows about this movie has probably already seen it, so I'm just going to go ahead and spoil it. Gohan's beast mode and Piccolo's golden Namekian, whatever the form is called. You know what I'm talking about?
None of that.
Okay, Piccolo. So in the series, he was combined with Kami, right? The overseer of Earth. And whenever they go to Namek for the first time, right? And the elder Namekian bestows hidden power with Krillin and Gohan, right? So in the movie, Piccolo asks Dende, who is now the overseer of Earth, Watch the whole series. Great series if you want to find out how and who Dende is, whatever. But Piccolo asks Dende if he can unlock his hidden power like he did with Gohan and Krillin. And he does it to Piccolo, and then he's in a fight with whoever in the movie, and then he taps into that power, and that power is the new form of the Golden Namekian, whatever the form is called. He's basically bestowed with the power of Shinron, the Wish Dragon god.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then Gohan, being a Saiyan, always tapping into new powers and forms and stuff. He gets angry because Piccolo is in trouble, because Piccolo is the one who's been the most of a father figure to Gohan, not Goku, because I think he's been dead most of Gohan's life, or off training somewhere else. So Piccolo is kind of more of a father figure, and Piccolo's in trouble, and Gohan taps into his Saiyan heritage.
I'm super sad.
Right, and he gains a new form, and I think the community or whatever has deemed it as beast form. He grows long silver hair, his eyes turn red, and whatnot. The movie, it felt like it was, I don't know if it's rushed or if I'm just used to watching 20 episodes for 5 minutes of content to actually happen, but it felt kind of fast. But I give the movie overall like a 7. Like, it was good.
Okay, yeah, good rating. 7 out of 10.
So, what about you? You said you're about to go do some music, right?
Yes, sir. I'm about to go jam out with my boy. He hit me up earlier. He was like, "Hey, you want to jam out tonight?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm down for it." So that's what we're gonna do. In a little bit, go over there, see what kind of music we're still gonna work on. I kind of want to write some lyrics to some of his pre-saved guitar songs that he has.
Right. Like, do you know whether or not you're going to be doing the usual music that you're doing, or like maybe tap in a little bit into the metal you said before that he was trying to make?
Well, that's the thing. So he has a whole, like, his music is different. It can be alternative to like an indie to like more of a heavier side. So it just depends which ones that like we actually with today. You know what I mean?
Right.
Depends on the mood, depends on the set. But definitely there's some that stood out to me that I do want to write some lyrics to. But regarding to my music as just a rap artist, I found a few beats that I want to work on as well. Something that it's gonna like spike up, you know. Think of like, oh, so it's been like 4 years. I think it's been 4 years since I've released something. So, but it'd be cool, man, because every time I log into my old YouTube account, I'm like, well, I still have these subscribers. It's not a lot. It's just, it's 36, but I'm so grateful for that. I'm like, wow, it'd be cool to like give them something, and the people, whoever finds it. But yeah, I'm still trying to go to Tampa, Texas, to go to his old friend of his that has that other big setup with music, and he's the one that wants to do more of the heavier side, like heavy metal and all that. He's into that. Yeah, it'd be cool. And he sent me a link today, my friend that I'm about to go jam out with. There's this band that they're looking for a drummer, and he's like, bro, just let him know. He's like, maybe you can try out and you can be the new drummer. And I was like, bro, this is kind of wild. Like, I don't know. It'd be an experience, but they're cool. They kind of give me a Volbeat vibe, which I fuck with Volbeat.
I've heard of Volbeat.
Yeah. So I was like, okay. I was like, this is cool. They got their own little vibe going on. But yeah,
Volbeat to me is like jazz Sleep Token.
Yeah, like mixed together. Yeah. So that's the
jazz
plan.
Sleep Token is the best description I can give.
Yeah, I mean, dude, that's pretty spot on. It's accurate. But yeah, other than that, anime wise, I was gonna say a few too. I do want to see the new ReZero. I heard they're coming out the new season.
Yep, season 3.
Yeah, because I have to rewatch a little bit because I saw that like last year. I still remember like most parts of it, but I just want to get caught up again. And then there's another one, Vox Machina. My boy Snowflake put me on that. Pretty good. For the season 2 is coming out for that. And I want to say, I can't remember the name of it, but definitely those two though for sure. The ReZero and the Vox Machina. Definitely.
So I'll give you an app to download to keep track of stuff. Stuff you watch, plan to watch, whatever. You can view all the seasonal anime. You can view previous or next season, whatever stuff. Download My Anime List.
My Anime List.
Yeah, it'll help you keep track of like what you're interested in or what you have watched. You can even rate the episodes. You can update the progress per episode, right? Whatever. It gives you English titles to search by on whatever you watch on. Whole bunch of stuff. That's the app that I use to keep track of the anime that I plan on watching, stuff that I have watched, what episodes I'm on what I'm currently watching, whatever.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll definitely look into that. My anime list. I'm trying to get back into streaming a little bit. I streamed last week. It was pretty fun, man. I liked it. It was cool. Starting to get into that rhythm again. I'm like, man, like I like to game a little more. Like it's been on and off for me, bro. I don't know why, but it's just kind of But these past couple days, I'm like, I really like it. It's starting to catch up to me. I'm like, yeah, with this. I forgot how fun it is, man. It's something that I love to do. I guess I just kind of put it aside for a while, but now that I'm doing it again, I'm starting to realize like this. It's pretty fun. I forgot how fun it is. So, yeah.
What do you stream on again?
I stream on Twitch for now until I get a PC. Probably the end of the year, probably like the beginning of the new year. I'm gonna try. That way I can try to stream, I guess, on all platforms, like not just Twitch, but like I guess TikTok.
Multicasting.
Yeah, multicasting. Yeah, because my laptop ain't worth the. It's a dinosaur laptop.
Yeah, you definitely want to research into what you need for multicasting.
Yeah, that is the plan, though. Yeah, been fun, man. And also, like I said, just these events I'm going to. It's awesome. Can't wait. Gotta get my hotel. Otherwise, I'm gonna sleep outside. So it's not fun. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, what are your plugs? Any social media you want to shout out or any events soon to happen in the Oklahoma State, aka Tulsa King, if you know what I'm talking about. That's a good show. I just want to throw that out there.
It's a good show. I have not finished the first season, and are they shooting season 2? Is season 2 out? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's already out. There's 4 episodes, season 2.
Yeah, I haven't watched all. I have like maybe 2 or 3 episodes left of the first season. Just haven't gotten around to it.
Every time I watch that Tulsa King, I think of you, bro. I'm like, God, he's doing it big out there. Mob, bro.
Even though the show says Tulsa King and whatnot, most of it was shot in Oklahoma City.
Really?
Yeah.
That's dope.
So some socials for you. We have the official Started Sipping at Noon Facebook group page that you can join and interact with our community chats. We have the official Started Sipping at Noon podcast Facebook page, not to be confused with the group page. The regular Facebook page is going to be for episode updates, whether it be segments or new episodes. Meanwhile, the group page is meant for community interaction and engagement, and follow that. The official Started Sipping at Noon X or Twitter page is up, and go follow that. Same thing, we're just going to make some posts for episodes or like some highlights from future video stuff. Same thing with our official Started Sipping at Noon Instagram page, which is up. You can go follow that. Again, going to have highlights from recordings or future episodes or just regular day-to-day life photos. The official Started Sipping at Noon podcast YouTube page, you can go and subscribe and follow that. Soon, hopefully, we can make some video content. If not, I'm going to upload some audio only with some visual stuff on there, like maybe our logo in the center with some sound waves bumping to whatever, like whenever we're talking or whatnot. So either audio only videos or hopefully soon some actual video podcasts. The last bit of social media is you can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, and iHeartRadio. Those are the platforms we're all on. All Started Sipping at Noon podcasts. Make sure to listen to us. And again, give us a like, follow. Make sure and comment if you liked the episode. Let us know how we did. Or if you have any questions, you can leave them on either the podcast platform you are listening on. Or again, you can head over to our Facebook group page and interact with our catered chats for questions and answers. And I am working on getting a website finalized, so hopefully that will be up and going pretty soon. I made a test recently, but I need to tweak it or use another platform to make another one on. Still tweaking it, try and get done. So hopefully soon the website will be up. But that is all from me. What do you got going on?
Definitely, like I said, a few events coming up. For sure, the local natives, San Antonio, next month. Cannot wait for that. think that's my only event coming up as for now. But later on in the future, definitely going to the Deftones concert for an early birthday present to myself. Because why the fuck not? You know, I've been trying to see that band for the longest time, probably like the past 6 years, and they finally come to Texas next year. So this is my shot. I gotta do whatever it takes to go see them. These are my events coming up. And if you want to see these events, you know, pictures or videos, I'm gonna post them to Facebook on our group page, on my personal page, everything. Keep y'all updated. My Instagram, I'm gonna try to use it more too when it comes to my music I'm making. It's soon to happen. Keep y'all updated. I might use TikTok maybe in the future, but for now I'm just gonna stick to Instagram. So my Instagram is JFittedMusic, and like I said, you can follow Started Sipping at Noon on Facebook, and then you'll see all those events that I'm going to. I'll post them. Hopefully I don't get too f***ed up and not forget. You know, it's
Right.
It's always a good time. Oh yeah, my Twitch too. I'm gonna start streaming a little more. That's Metroid2_ on Twitch. METROYD 2_, and you should see me there probably even tonight. Maybe after I get done. So that's it for me, man. But cool.
Do you have your past broadcastings enabled so people will be able to watch this after? Because obviously this is going to be published after you would have gone live. Do you have those enabled so people can watch past live streams?
Yeah, of course. So I think mine stay up to like 5 days, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna do one tonight. It's gonna be pretty late, but it'll still be on there after it gets published. So yeah.
All right, y'all. That's it from us here at Started Sipping at Noon. We'd like to thank everyone we had on the show today, including each other. We definitely learned a lot. Tune in next time for another episode with us. And for all of you out there about to have a sippy, drink responsibly or drink healthy. And remember, don't start sipping at noon. That's our thing. Bye.
It's not a Diddy party.
Safe from Diddy.
Safe from Diddy.